More kids? I know you just had the baby. So I know. You're like,
okay, I'll tell you a funny story.
Yeah.
I tell this all the time. So we were 3 weeks into dating, and I just had to know. Like, I really dove in real deep, and I was like, all right, I wanted to know if you even wanted to have children.
Yeah.
So I was like, babe, would you ever want to have kids? And he was like, yeah, I'm thinking like 7 or 8. And then that's when I had to take a step back. Like, oh.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah. And then I witnessed childbirth.
Yeah.
And that number dropped drastically for me. I was like, oh, never mind. It's actually however many you want to have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Up to you.
Yeah, it's easy to be like, yeah, 10, 11, yeah, we're good, right? Like, no, yeah. But I did. I wanted a big family because I, growing up, I wanted a big family and a lot of siblings around.
Yeah.
So the idea of that was cool. The idea.
The idea, yeah.
I think our biggest thing is we're not opposed to it or doing working on or anything like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to make sure that all of our kids always have enough attention to feel fully loved.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? I would never want a kid to feel like we don't have enough attention to be at their activities as well.
Sure.
And so I think that's the thing that we consider. So we'll see how things go.
Yeah,
Exactly.
see how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your beautiful baby.
Hey, thank you.
How's everything going?
Everything is awesome.
Yeah?
I mean, it's just beautiful. It really is. Yeah. Baby's great. The kids are great with the new baby, and
I mean, we went from a family of 4 to a family of 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everyone tells you it's amazing, and we think it's amazing, but no one really can prepare you for the shell shock of bringing your 3rd child home, and everything is different.
Mm-hmm.
We have a very scheduled system at our house, our morning routines, our nighttime routines, and then you bring a 3rd child home, and it's all interrupted and you have to change everything.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think we're in the process right now of kind of figuring out and navigating through how that's really affected our household.
Right.
But the kids themselves are so
awesome.
sweet and they're so good with our newborn.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they treating her like their little baby doll?
100%.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, helping to change diapers and things like that?
Yes, our
Absolutely.
11-year-old, absolutely.
Yeah.
Maddox just kind of gets the diapers.
Right.
That's the 3-year-old. He
That's
just kind of
okay.
retrieves the
That's
diapers
okay.
for us.
But even that is so helpful. I love that
Right.
I have kids and I'm like, all right, get me the bottle, go get me this,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they really jump at the chance to help. And so I think that's really cool.
Sure.
Absolutely.
And our son Maddox, he's 3, like he said. It's so funny because he has such a vibrant personality. He's always running around, jumping and playing and everything. So having a newborn, it's actually really helped him to learn this calm side of himself.
Sure,
Because he's had to learn how to be gentle with someone and softly
quiet,
touch
yeah.
them, So honestly, it's actually been a really good thing for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
what was it like for you guys getting back into that newborn stage? Because it's it's a bit of a shell shock the first couple
Yes.
months. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yes,
a
it
hard
is.
adjustment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's I mean, honestly, it's you kind of said it there. It was like a shell shock. There's nothing that really prepares you, even if you've been through it.
Right.
There's nothing that prepares you for those first couple of nights. You know what I
Sure,
mean? Where
yeah.
you're just like, okay, we're back in it like this.
Yeah.
Right.
We're doing it.
And you forget everything.
Sure.
I've had 2 other kids, but when it came to how much do we feed them? How much do
Absolutely.
they eat? How
Yeah.
often do they you have to re-navigate
You have to-
everything.
Absolutely, 100%.
We're still I still look up stuff on Google all of the time. I don't even remember when Zai will go into real food or I'm
Absolutely.
I don't even remember
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
think because every baby's different too. So
Yeah.
I'm sure, does she even have a little bit of a personality already? Are you starting
Yes,
to
she
notice
does.
it?
Yes, she
Yeah.
does, and
Yeah.
we can't really pinpoint what that personality is, but it's definitely she's definitely Zaya. She's
Yeah.
and it's really great to see because, like you said, I
awesome.
mean, each kid is their own,
Sure.
and we have 3 distinct personalities in the
Yes.
house.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely.
I think that's really fun as a parent that you get to see them developing into their own little humans.
Sure.
They're
Exactly.
real. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Sometimes that's really shocking.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Sure, yeah.
But I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, our daughter, she doesn't necessarily love to be in front of the cameras. She loves to be on the other side. There's been a couple times she's been on set that people let her sit in the director's chair,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and
Right.
she loves
it.
that.
Exactly.
I think she loves bossing people around. If
Exactly.
I'm honest.
See, that's what the underlying thing is.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
She's the queen of the house.
Yeah,
100%.
she's
Yeah.
one of the people that have to tell her what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
Which is
Totally.
actually it kind of works out because she's really self-sufficient in
That's
in
great.
Exactly.
reality. So we don't have to
Exactly.
discipline
Yeah.
her too often because she already has that ability on her own.
Right.
And then Maddox is he is a performer.
Yeah.
He is so fun. He's so entertaining. He always has like a joke to tell. And then Zaya, like right now she's like so like in tune with everyone else. So I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but she's like very aware of her surroundings for 3 months old. It's pretty crazy,
Absolutely.
you know?
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's
and to
awesome.
see her gonna have to try to keep up with her older brother and sister is going to
be fun.
Yes, it's gonna be fun for us all.
Definitely. How do your parenting styles differ at all?
Well, I'm like,
well, they differ in a lot of ways, but I think it's a good balance.
Yeah.
I would definitely say I am disciplined, but more like disciplined, but I'm really fun.
Yeah.
You know, look, I was raised in the South, right? Like, so I'm definitely like, I think the more rigid one in my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And by think, I mean I know I'm the more rigid one. But you know, but this is where you know, like when you have a great partner, you kind of balance each other out, right? So I'm still, even though through how rigid I am, I'm still open to being like, right, I do need to take it easy on, this. But it's crazy, that kind of knee-jerk reaction to how you might have been raised to be, that's the way you're going to be with your kids. I don't know if you feel the same with your kids too.
100%. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Absolutely.
That's so funny.
But the one place that we really do like 100% agree on as far as like teaching our children is that we communicate with them. So it's not ever just like, no, you're wrong. It's like, no, I don't like when you do that because of this kind of effect. Do you know what I mean? So we both do, I think, a really great job, or try our best to communicate it with them, so they actually have an understanding when anything is going on.
Exactly.
You know,
because we both know the importance of letting them be who they are.
Yeah,
right?
Totally.
And
of course.
exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Another thing that I love, your dance videos. They're fantastic, and I give you so much props for doing that. What it was 40 weeks?
Yeah,
I
mean, literally all through the pregnancy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got one last dance in before she came. Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. And and how many days after you gave birth were you dancing again?
I mean, it was that week. I was born on Sunday. I think we danced on Thursday, Friday, something like that.
Crazy.
And like a lot of people ask me like how?
Right.
How could you do that? But honestly, like I am a dancer. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like a part of my life. You know, like people get up, they shower. I get up, I shower, and then I dance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it helped me so much through the whole process, and it made me really keep like a sane head, you know? And I think it was also something that we connect so much on as a couple that we wanted to keep that connection during the whole pregnancy and after, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a time for us to kind of come together and just like let loose, have a good time. We always end up smiling and laughing with each other during it. So like no matter what's happening in the day, we know we can like check in with each other and dance, and like it kind of makes everything go away and like so much better.
What's kind of the process? You guys pick out a song, who does the choreography? How does this work?
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. We could like we get a song that we both kind of we're both kind of vibing to, and then we literally just kind of put it on. And just move around for a bit, and it just in ways it just kind of choreographs itself. To be quite honest,
that's awesome.
especially the key though is getting a song that we're both feeling at the moment, like because it's like a couple of minute process to put it all together. Because I think that's also what we love about it too, is that it's obviously we dance for our profession, so to have to be able to be in a space where we can just literally just kind of put groove steps together and just things that we don't necessarily have to think about that much, more than we just feel and just have a good time to put that together. That's the most fun part about it.
I love that. That's so much fun.
It's so different than the other dancing that we do. That's why we really enjoy it, because we do so much choreographed dance, like really hard dancing, like tricks and lifts and like jumping and all this craziness. But when it comes to this is more just about us connecting together and like it's like almost as if we were like at a club dancing or like at a party. That's kind of more the feel that we're going for with these, because that's all it's supposed to be for us, is just to have fun together.
It's so much fun. And it's such a great way for you guys to connect on a whole different level that most people don't, which is really cool. And so you're bringing the dance into this new campaign that you're doing as well, right?
Yeah, we are. Absolutely. Yeah, we partnered with Puffs, and it's done like in a really clever way. Actually, I think it was probably our first time dancing with tissue boxes. I'm sure. But we're really busy. We travel a lot, and during cold and flu season, it can just you have kids, so the immune system takes a beating. So we use Puffs all the time, with runny noses and all that stuff like that. So
gotta keep the house stocked with some
absolutely 100%.
Like anything that's gonna help relieve a little bit of the discomfort for us and our kids is like that's all we all could ask for. great. You know what I mean? So that's why we really like enjoy working with Pops.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The kids, obviously the baby's too little, but the kids get involved in the dance parties too.
You know what? Here and there. So
Yeah.
so their involvement. Wesley, our oldest, is definitely more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like you know, she might film a couple for us.
Right.
Maddox makes like random cameos in the video. he's very we call that a freestyler. He's like
Just drop in whenever.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I will say, since like the whole world of TikTok has happened, like our daughter is a little bit more like, oh, I want to be in those. Like, cause like now she thinks it's really cool because we're on TikTok.
Sure.
So that is really like helping her to want to be in them with us, which is really funny. That's what's bringing her around.
Yeah. With 3 kids, how are you making time for each other? I know obviously dance is a big part of your relationship, but how are you guys kind of, taking that time for yourselves?
In truth, it's a lot in the small moments. We kind of have to maximize those because it's very easy, especially having multiple kids, for us to go throughout the day, just kind of do our work, do everything we need to do with the kids, and kind of do dinners and all that stuff like that. And at the end of the night, it's just like, all right, good night. And then so it's at least taking just like those small moments during the day, even if it's like after we eat dinner, she and I just still sit at the table while the kids have either gone off in it's bath time or just like, it's really maximizing those little spurts of time that we can actually get together. And then there's times like these where we actually did get to travel here. We don't have the kids with us now, so it's
nice.
just
Enjoy
like
it.
exactly. So we have a little exactly.
But we really do believe in like scheduling it in. You know what I mean? Just like you would going to like a doctor's appointment or going to work, like we schedule in time together and like date nights and individual time with our kids. So like I'll go on a date with my daughter and he'll go with her. Like we like to like separate so they each get individual time as well. And it's really hard to navigate all that, but we just do our best. And I think we also remind each other when we need it. You know what I mean? Like I'll just be like, hey, like I think it's been a while since we've actually just like stepped away ourselves.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think we're never shy to like communicate that with each other, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Right.
What is something, I always love asking parents this, what is something that Maddox has said in public that was a little inappropriate?
So many things. Oh, where do we begin?
Oh, man.
The latest.
The latest, as a matter of fact, the other night, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I have it on tape, but I'm pretty sure. He said like a swear word, but also used it in the right context.
Oh, no.
He was like, oh, and I was like, so we kind of connected across the room, like it was like, and the thing was, it was like he was playing with a car, like it, and I was like,
crashed it,
and then exactly, and as a parent, I'm like. In my mind, I'm like, you're not supposed to say that, but you did use it in the right context, so that's intelligent, right?
Like, have heard it. I don't want to say that he heard it from us, but he must have heard it from someone.
Yeah. So it's like, so that was that's gonna be that's
so funny.
Be a challenge, right?
I love that.
Our daughter Wesley, when she was about, I think she was 7, she had her headphones on. She was in the back of the car, and she was listening to a Nicki Minaj song, and she was going
hard.
Because that was like her she was going so hard, just like every word. And I was like, yeah, she knows all the words. Oh, she knows too many of these words.
She knows the words. She knows the words.
So now we're like, okay, we're very aware that we can't do those things.
Sure.
Exactly.
Got to
Exactly.
censor everything, right?
100%.
How did you get your body back after baby? Because you look stunning.
Thank you. Honestly, it's all
and
the
a white
dancing.
jumpsuit. Like, I mean, you look fantastic.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. No, it's because I was dancing and like I'm really conscious about working out all the time and doing yoga and fitness. So I just do my best to keep fit, honestly, and I love it. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you have to go out there and do it every day because and force it. But I just truly love it, and it brings me so much joy.
Yeah, definitely. How do you guys deal with mom shamers or parent shamers? Do you get that a lot, or is that something that you don't really have to deal with?
I'm not going to speak much about mom shaming, but yes, and also I'll say this too. Sometimes unconsciously, I think sometimes definitely consciously sometimes.
Sure.
But then I think sometimes people just don't realize, like, asking a question like when they go. Like if when we're out teaching, when they go, where are the kids? Like, where are they? Like, why are they not here? And it's just like, because they're not. Like, you know what I mean? That kind of opens up the door to be like, none of your business.
Right.
Shut up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The why are they here? Oh, well, who are they with? You know what I mean?
They're just by themselves. We left them at home.
Exactly.
Really,
Exactly.
To me,
Right.
I just think it's really unfortunate because I think, pregnancy and then labors and then having children, it's such a new thing to women. And whether you have 5 kids or 7 kids or 1 kid or, it's such a personal thing. It's a vulnerable space to be that I wish that women would just be more supportive in any kind of way you're raising these kids, any kind of choices you're making, it's your choice. But I think there's something odd about this world that when someone has a child, it feels like it's an open book to be able to say whatever you want, whereas like a man doesn't have children, so you don't ever really give them invasive questions.
Sure.
So there is this like double standard that you would never ask a male why he's not at home, but then women get asked that all of the time, so I think it's really unfortunate because I think we should just look and celebrate all women that went through this and made that decision, and they are so amazing for doing that. So I do think it's unfortunate that there is so much mom shaming that happens, especially with social media, and even just the invasive questions like you're saying, like sometimes I'm like, why do you need to know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't need to know.
Exactly.
So for me, I wish we could just, as like a people and as a women, just support each other and know that it's hard and it's beautiful and it's wonderful, and just be in that space with them and just celebrate them.
Yeah. Do you ever clap back?
And also father, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do clap back. And also fathers have been around since like the beginning of time.
Sure.
Right? You know what I mean? So to be like, oh, you got the kids this weekend? Like, oh, is Allison going away? Like, I'm like, yeah, those are my kids. Like, what are you talking about? Like, like what? This is not like back in the day where like we're in the like I'm a caveman and I have to worry about dinosaurs or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's not. So it's just a different time now, and I think just unconsciously people just kind of that have prescribed to these really old paradigms, and they speak about them like they're still true, not knowing if they're being offensive.
Like I feel very grateful to have him as my husband because 100% through and through, I'm not embarrassed to say it. I'm very honored to say it that we split the duties of the kids literally 50-50. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm the one only on my own doing the night shift, or I'm the only one feeding or changing a diaper. Like he's literally never hesitated. Who's ever available to do it? We just jump in, he's never made me feel like, oh, I gotta go to work though. Like I've never gotten that from him. So I'm just so grateful that I have someone that sees this as an equal balance, that he wants to be involved.
Sure, I love that. What did Ellen give you as a baby gift?
Ellen, Ellen gave, what she gave me is 3 more seasons of work. No, I'm kidding.
I love that.
Honestly, she just Ellen just gives love. To be quite honest, she just she has so much love for our family and stuff like that. So just her love and blessings.
Yeah,
I feel like that show is like it always gives so much to us. It's like I don't even know what to do sometimes. They're just like so like we're so grateful to have that from them. Like that love and that support from them has been everything from the beginning of us.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're really grateful to have that.
I feel like that she gives so much love to everybody,
100%.
and you feel like that after you watch the show. You just feel good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's the whole point, right?
Yeah, and it's also a reminder that like we can, you can do kind acts, and no matter how big or small, kind acts go a long way, and you don't have to be of a certain status or be in a certain place to actually just do a kind act.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have a favorite guest?
Yes, Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, has been great. Jamie Foxx and Will Smith. I think are like my top 2 guests.
Definitely.
Sure.
Now, Allison, are you going to get back into dancing professionally? Like, I know we saw you on Dancing with the Stars. Would you ever go back and do something like that again?
I mean, I would definitely consider it. It's like right now our trajectory is kind of heading more towards hosting.
Yeah.
Because we're hosting this show for Disney Plus with Disney's Fairy Tale Weddings.
Awesome.
And it's been such an amazing blessing to have this gig. And it's so great that I get to do it with my husband. And we love it. Like, I mean, obviously we love. You know what I mean? So we get to do everything from Disney with magic and the castles and love. And it's just like, it feels like the perfect fit for us. And it's been something that I've enjoyed doing. And I feel like that's more of the trajectory that I'm on. But I love that show so much. It's been such a huge part of my career. So I would definitely absolutely consider going back. It's just right now the trajectory might be heading in a different direction.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
definitely.